your true purpose, your true nature, your true identity. That's freedom, man. And I believe that's what we all desire. God, more than anything in the world, don't we desire to wake up and know that we're truly on the path
Better men.
Choosing to ask yourself, how can I be better today? This is the Better Man channel, where the mission is to reclaim individual sovereignty as men and to constantly be improving in different areas of our lives. There's a quote by Bruce Lee. I don't remember the specifics of it, but it's saying most of us have self-conceptualized ourselves, our identities, instead of self-actualization. A self-concept. We have this concept and this image that we have of each other or of ourselves, and that other people have kind of initiated and imposed upon our lives. And we have this image of how we're supposed to be, to behave in society and live according to the norms and standards. And some of those behaviors and norms are normal and help us cooperate and function in society, such as be quiet during a movie or be respectful. But a lot of things that help us build our image of who we are misleading, held just upright, or downright false. And it does more harm for us in trying to uphold these concepts of who we're supposed to be and this self-image. It does more harm than it actually does good. And so his quote saying that, man, in life, you're always going to be a slave to someone else's standards, a slave to someone else's norms and conditions if you're trying to uphold this concept of who you're supposed to be, this idea and image of how you're supposed to act and what you're supposed to think to fit in to society. But on the other hand, actualizing your potential, your drive, your ambitions, your talents, your true purpose, your true nature, your true identity, that's freedom, man. And I believe that's what we all desire. God, more than anything in the world, don't we desire to wake up and know that we're truly on the path of our purpose, our life. We're not trying to please anyone else. We're not trying to be anyone that we're not, just so that we can fit in or fit the mold that was built by someone we don't even know or even care. We've all been there. We've all tried to fit in. We fail to the peer pressure. We fall in line with everybody else because it's a little more comfortable just to be on the assembly line of everyone else instead of falling off and having to part ways and go your own path. And so many times we get caught up in our image of who we're supposed to be according to the norms of society. And we fail to reach our full potential. We fail to chase our ambitions. Our motivation, our drive is diminished because we're on someone else's course, man. And there's no excitement in living someone else's life. There's no excitement in having to please someone, right? We've been there. We've been in those relationships, whether it's intimate or work or whatever. You have to put on that fake smile and that yes, sir kind of attitude. And it's frustrating. It's tiring, and it'll grind you down and wear you out. And that's a lot of people, midlife crises or what have you. They've been living a life that's not theirs. They have this image of themselves of who they're supposed to be instead of actually actualizing who they can be. How can I be a better person today? How can I couple my mindset with my actions and create this powerful tandem that actually gets me in a direction that I'm actually content with and happy and desire to be in? We see a lot of people miserable. A lot of resentment, a lot of anger, because they're trying to uphold an image of who they're supposed to be. And one of the hardest things that you're ever going to ask yourself is this who I want to be? Is this truly my ideas, my values, my beliefs? Or have I been conditioned to believe this, to uphold this image? And there's a lot of people that enjoy true freedom when they rip that apart, man, and they realize, God, there's been this man inside of me that's been screaming to get out. And once I begin to to actualize my potential, my character, my desires, my dreams, my goals, my drive. I become this person that's actually begin to enjoy freedom, find some peace, find the meaning of my life and how I fit into this big puzzle. We are called to be better men. We have to ask ourselves on an everyday basis, how can I be a better person? How can I follow my talents, my gifts? How do I actualize my true potential instead of painting myself into a corner by trying to uphold an image that I really don't even care about? I love you guys. You'll see me next video.